What if the biggest reason your skin has lost its glow isn't sitting in your bathroom cabinet, but inside your body? Today, we'll uncover the simple habits doctors recommend first, and by the end of this video, you'll know how to support healthier, more radiant skin without relying on expensive creams or miracle promises. Have you ever stood in front of a store shelf, looking at rows of expensive creams that all promise brighter, younger-looking skin? Maybe you've even bought a few, hoping this one would finally be different. At first, your skin might have felt smoother, but after a few weeks, the glow seemed to fade, and you were back where you started. If that sounds familiar, you're certainly not alone. Here's the surprising truth that many people never hear. Healthy, glowing skin is about much more than what you put on it. In fact, doctors often see the skin as a window into what's happening inside the body. While a good skincare routine has its place, it can only do so much if your body isn't getting what it needs to keep your skin healthy from within. As we grow older, our skin naturally changes. It produces less collagen, the protein that helps keep skin firm. It also loses moisture more easily and renews itself more slowly than it did in our younger years. These changes are a normal part of aging, not a sign that you've done something wrong. When doctors evaluate someone's skin, they usually don't begin by asking which cream they use. Instead, they often look at bigger factors. They may ask about sleep, nutrition, hydration, medications, stress, physical activity, and even certain medical conditions. That's because these everyday factors can have a powerful influence on how your skin looks and feels. Research suggests that healthy skin reflects overall well-being more than any single product ever could. The encouraging news is that many of these influences are within your control. Small, consistent habits often make a greater difference than chasing the latest beauty trend. In this video, we'll explore what really supports healthy-looking skin, separate common myths from evidence-based advice, and share practical steps that are realistic for everyday life. You don't need complicated routines or miracle products to care for your skin wisely. So, if the answer isn't hiding in another expensive cream, then what actually changes our skin as we age? Now that we know glowing skin is about more than creams, let's look at what naturally happens as we get older. Understanding these changes can help you make sense of what you see in the mirror, and, perhaps more importantly, remind you that many of them are a normal part of aging. Think of your skin like the roof of a well-built house. When the house is new, the roof is strong, flexible, and able to handle changing weather. Over the years, even with good care, it slowly wears down. Your skin follows a similar pattern. One of the biggest changes involves collagen. Collagen is a protein that acts like the framework supporting your skin. It helps keep skin firm and smooth. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less collagen. Research suggests this gradual decline begins in adulthood and becomes more noticeable after age 50. With less collagen, skin may appear thinner, softer, and more likely to wrinkle. Another important part of healthy skin is elastin. If collagen is the framework, elastin is like the stretchy band that helps skin bounce back after you smile, laugh, or gently pinch your cheek. Over time, elastin also decreases, making skin less flexible than it once was. Hydration changes as well. Younger skin naturally holds onto water more effectively. As we age, the skin produces fewer natural oils, which help lock in moisture. Without enough of these oils, the surface becomes drier and rougher. This dryness can make fine lines look more noticeable and reduce that healthy, radiant appearance many people call a glow. There's another change many people never notice because it happens so gradually. Skin cells don't replace themselves as quickly as they once did. Imagine replacing old floor tiles one at a time. If the workers slow down, older tiles remain longer before fresh ones take their place. The same idea applies to your skin. Slower renewal means dull. Older cells stay on the surface longer, making the complexion look less bright. Blood circulation also plays an important role. Healthy circulation helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to skin cells. As circulation changes with age, this delivery system may become less efficient, which can contribute to a tired-looking complexion. The reassuring news is that these changes are expected. They do not automatically mean something is wrong or that your skin is unhealthy. Aging skin is not the same as diseased skin. While certain symptoms, such as sores that won't heal or sudden color changes, deserve medical attention, gradual dryness, fine lines, and reduced elasticity are usually normal parts of getting older. Understanding these natural changes gives us a realistic starting point. Instead of chasing impossible promises, we can focus on habits that support healthier skin at every age. But aging alone isn't the whole story. Some everyday habits quietly speed up these changes. By now, you know that aging naturally changes your skin. But here's something many people don't realize. Two people can be the same age, yet their skin can look remarkably different. Genetics certainly play a role, but so do the small choices we make every day. Some habits quietly work in your favor, while others slowly chip away at your skin's health without you noticing until years later. Let's begin with something simple: water. Your skin depends on hydration, just as a plant depends on regular watering. When your body doesn't get enough fluids over time, it naturally prioritizes vital organs like the heart and brain. Your skin isn't first in line. As a result, it may become drier, rougher, and less vibrant. Chronic dehydration doesn't happen after one busy afternoon. It's the result of consistently drinking too little over weeks and months. Many experts recommend sipping water throughout the day instead of waiting until you feel very thirsty, especially as the sense of thirst often becomes less noticeable with age. Sleep is another powerful but often overlooked factor. While you rest, your body is busy repairing tissues, balancing hormones, and renewing cells. Think of nighttime as your body's maintenance shift. If that shift is cut short night after night, the repair work becomes less efficient. Research suggests that poor sleep may contribute to dull-looking skin and make signs of aging appear more noticeable over time. One restless night won't undo your health, but consistent, quality sleep can make a meaningful difference. Now let's talk about sugar. Enjoying dessert occasionally isn't the problem. The concern comes from a diet that's consistently high in added sugars. Studies have found that excess sugar may contribute to a process called glycation. In simple terms, sugar can attach to proteins like collagen, making them less flexible and less effective. Imagine bending a fresh rubber band compared with an old, brittle one. That's an easy way to picture why skin may gradually lose some of its firmness. Smoking has one of the clearest links to premature skin aging. Chemicals in tobacco reduce blood flow, limiting the oxygen and nutrients your skin receives. Smoking also damages collagen and elastin, making wrinkles appear earlier than they otherwise might. The encouraging news is that quitting smoking benefits your entire body, and your skin may gradually reflect those improvements over time. Alcohol deserves attention as well. Drinking too much alcohol can contribute to dehydration and interfere with restful sleep. Over time, it may leave the skin looking tired, dry, or puffy. Moderation, when appropriate for your health, is generally a wiser choice than excess. Then there's the sun. A little sunlight helps your body produce vitamin D, but repeated, unprotected exposure to ultraviolet rays can gradually break down collagen and increase dark spots, wrinkles, and other visible signs of aging. That's why dermatologists consistently recommend protecting your skin with sunscreen, protective clothing, and shade during periods of intense sunlight. Finally, don't underestimate stress. When stress becomes constant, your body releases hormones that can influence inflammation, sleep, and even skin healing. You may have noticed that difficult periods in life sometimes show up on your face before anywhere else. That's not your imagination. Your skin responds to what your mind and body experience every day. The encouraging part is that none of these habits have to be perfect. Healthy skin isn't built by one magical product or one perfect week. It's shaped by consistent choices that support your body from the inside out. So if these habits damage the skin from the inside, what actually helps rebuild healthier-looking skin? If you've followed along this far, you've probably noticed a common theme. Healthy-looking skin isn't created by one miracle ingredient. Instead, it's the result of many systems inside your body working together every single day. That's why doctors often start from the inside out when they evaluate skin health. Your skin isn't just something that covers your body, it's actually your body's largest organ. Like your heart, lungs, or liver, it depends on a steady supply of nutrients and oxygen to do its job well. Every skin cell needs fuel to repair itself, defend against damage, and maintain a healthy appearance. One of the most important players in this process is blood circulation. Think of your bloodstream as a delivery service. Every second, it carries oxygen, vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients throughout your body. Healthy circulation helps deliver these supplies to your skin, allowing cells to repair normal wear and tear. If that delivery system becomes less efficient with age or certain health conditions, the skin may not receive everything it needs as quickly as before. Nutrition also plays a much bigger role than many people realize. Your body cannot build healthy skin from thin air. It needs the right building materials. Protein is one of those materials. Proteins provide the amino acids or small building blocks that help your body produce collagen. While collagen supplements have become popular, many experts agree that eating enough protein from a balanced diet is a fundamental step in supporting your body's natural repair processes. Healthy fats are equally important. Some people avoid all fats because they believe they're unhealthy, but the truth is more balanced. Unsaturated fats, found in foods like fish, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, help support the skin's natural protective barrier. You can think of this barrier as a brick wall. The skin cells are the bricks, while healthy fats act like the mortar, holding those bricks together. When that barrier is strong, the skin is better able to hold onto moisture and protect itself from the outside environment. Vitamins and minerals quietly do their part as well. Vitamin C helps your body make collagen. Vitamin A supports normal skin cell growth. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant, helping protect cells from everyday damage caused by unstable molecules known as free radicals. Minerals such as zinc also contribute to skin repair and wound healing. Rather than relying on a single supervitamin, research suggests that a varied, colorful diet provides the broad range of nutrients your skin needs. Another area receiving growing attention is gut health. Your digestive system contains trillions of microorganisms that help break down food and interact with your immune system. Scientists are still learning about the connection between the gut and the skin, often called the gut-skin axis. While research is ongoing, some studies suggest that supporting a healthy digestive system through a balanced diet rich in fiber, fruits, vegetables, and fermented foods may also benefit overall skin health. Hormones deserve a mention too. As we age, natural changes in hormone levels can affect oil production, skin thickness, and elasticity. These shifts are normal, but they remind us once again that healthy skin reflects what's happening throughout the body, not just on its surface. The good news is that you don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Small, consistent improvements in nutrition, physical activity, hydration, and overall wellness can support not only your skin, but your entire body. And when your body is healthier, your skin often reflects that progress. Let's look at the foods that consistently support healthier skin and why they matter. Now that we've seen how your skin depends on what happens inside your body, the next question becomes obvious. What should you actually eat to support healthier-looking skin? The answer isn't a trendy cleanse or an expensive supplement. In most cases, it's a balanced eating pattern that gives your body the nutrients it needs to repair and protect itself every day. Let's start with colorful vegetables. Nature often gives us clues, and bright vegetables are packed with compounds that help protect our cells. Deep green spinach, broccoli, carrots, sweet potatoes, red peppers, and tomatoes contain vitamins and plant nutrients called antioxidants. These substances help defend your cells against everyday damage caused by pollution, sunlight, and normal body processes. Think of antioxidants as part of your body's cleanup crew, helping reduce some of the wear and tear that builds up over time. Fruits deserve a place on your plate as well, especially those rich in vitamin C. Oranges, strawberries, kiwi, grapefruit, and berries all provide this important nutrient. Vitamin C helps your body produce collagen, the protein that supports skin structure. Without enough vitamin C, your body cannot make collagen as efficiently. That's one reason many experts recommend including fresh fruit regularly rather than relying on supplements unless advised by a healthcare professional. Healthy fats are another essential ingredient. For years, many people believed all fats were harmful, but we now know the type of fat matters. Foods such as avocados, olive oil, walnuts, almonds, flax seeds, and chia seeds contain beneficial fats that help support the skin's natural moisture barrier. When that barrier stays healthy, the skin is better able to retain water and resist dryness. Fish, particularly oily varieties like salmon, sardines, trout, and mackerel, provide omega-3 fatty acids. Research suggests these healthy fats may help support normal skin function and reduce inflammation throughout the body. If you don't eat fish, talk with your healthcare provider about other ways to include omega-3s in your diet. Protein should never be overlooked. Every day, your body replaces worn-out cells and repairs tissues, including your skin. Those repairs require protein. Lean chicken, turkey, eggs, beans, lentils, low-fat dairy products, tofu, and fish all provide valuable building blocks. Rather than focusing on one superfood, aim for balanced meals that include a good source of protein throughout the day. Hydration also deserves another reminder because it's so important. Drinking enough water supports many normal body functions, including those that help maintain healthy skin. Water alone won't erase wrinkles or instantly create glowing skin, but staying well hydrated helps your body function at its best. You can also increase fluid intake through soups, fruits like watermelon, and vegetables, such as cucumbers. Just as important as what you eat is what you eat less often. Highly processed foods that are loaded with added sugars, refined carbohydrates, and unhealthy fats may contribute to inflammation and can make it harder to maintain overall health. This doesn't mean you must give up every favorite treat. Healthy eating isn't about perfection or guilt. It's about making nutritious choices most of the time while allowing room for enjoyment in moderation. A helpful way to think about your meals is to picture a colorful plate. Fill it with vegetables, include a serving of fruit, add lean protein, choose healthy fats, and drink enough water throughout the day. These simple habits support not only your skin, but also your heart, brain, muscles, and immune system. When your whole body benefits, your skin often becomes one of the first places you notice the difference. Remember, healthy skin isn't built by one meal. It's the result of hundreds of small, consistent choices made over months and years. Every balanced meal is another investment in your long-term health and appearance. But food isn't the only daily habit that transforms the skin. By this point, you might be wondering if achieving healthier-looking skin requires a complicated morning routine or a cabinet full of expensive products. The good news is that dermatologists, doctors who specialize in skin health, often recommend something much simpler. They focus on habits that are easy to repeat because consistency usually matters far more than complexity. The first habit is treating your skin gently. It can be tempting to scrub hard, especially when your skin feels rough or dull. But your skin has a natural protective barrier, and harsh cleansers or aggressive scrubbing can damage it. Imagine washing a delicate sweater. You wouldn't use a stiff brush and hot water because it would wear out the fabric. Your skin deserves the same kind of care. A gentle cleanser removes dirt, sweat, and excess oil without stripping away the natural moisture your skin needs to stay healthy. After cleansing comes moisturizing. Many people think moisturizers are only for those with very dry skin, but that's not true. As we age, our skin naturally produces fewer oils, making it easier for moisture to escape. A good moisturizer helps seal water into the outer layer of the skin, leaving it feeling softer and more comfortable. Research suggests that regular moisturizing can improve the skin's barrier function, helping it better protect itself from everyday environmental stress. If dermatologists had to choose just one product that almost everyone should use daily, many would say sunscreen. Ultraviolet rays from the sun reach your skin even on cloudy days and during everyday activities like walking to the mailbox or driving a car. Over time, these rays can break down collagen, contribute to wrinkles, and increase the risk of skin cancer. Applying a broad-spectrum sunscreen with an appropriate sun protection factor, often called SPF, is one of the most effective ways to protect your skin. It's a simple habit that pays off not only today but for years to come. Healthy skin also depends on what happens after the lights go out. During sleep, your body performs important repair work, including renewing skin cells and supporting normal healing processes. If you regularly sleep too little or wake up feeling exhausted, your skin may reflect that. Many experts recommend aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night, though individual needs can vary. Creating a consistent bedtime routine may help improve both sleep quality and overall well-being. Another habit that surprises many people is regular physical activity. Exercise increases blood circulation, helping deliver oxygen and nutrients throughout the body, including the skin. It also supports heart health, helps manage blood sugar, and can reduce stress. You don't need intense workouts to see benefits. A brisk walk, cycling, swimming, or gardening can all contribute to better overall health. Speaking of stress, learning to manage it is another recommendation that often gets overlooked. Chronic stress affects much more than your mood. It can influence sleep, appetite, inflammation, and even the skin's ability to recover from everyday damage. Simple practices like deep breathing, spending time outdoors, enjoying hobbies, connecting with loved ones, or practicing mindfulness may help lower stress levels and support healthier skin over time. Finally, resist the urge to constantly try new products or use too many treatments at once. More isn't always better. Layering strong exfoliants, acids, and other active ingredients can irritate the skin instead of improving it. A simple routine followed consistently is often more effective than an elaborate routine that's difficult to maintain. Healthy skin doesn't come from chasing perfection. It comes from caring for your body and your skin with patience, balance, and realistic expectations. Small habits repeated every day can produce meaningful changes over time. Unfortunately, many people unknowingly undo these good habits by believing popular skincare myths. When it comes to skincare, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Every week seems to bring a new miracle product, a celebrity secret, or a viral trend promising younger, glowing skin. Some of these ideas sound convincing, but not all of them are supported by good evidence. Let's separate a few common myths from what doctors and researchers actually know. The first myth is that expensive always means better. It's understandable why people believe this. Luxury packaging and bold marketing can make a product seem more effective, but the price tag doesn't guarantee better results. In many cases, the ingredients matter far more than the brand name. A simple, well-formulated moisturizer may work just as well as one that costs several times more. Dermatologists usually recommend choosing products based on your skin's needs rather than their popularity or price. The second myth is that natural products are always safe. Natural ingredients can certainly be helpful, but natural doesn't automatically mean gentle or risk-free. Poison ivy is natural, yet no one would want it on their skin. Essential oils, plant extracts, and herbal products can sometimes cause irritation or allergic reactions, especially in sensitive skin. That's why it's wise to test a new product on a small area first and stop using it if irritation develops. Another common belief is that drinking endless amounts of water will magically erase wrinkles and create glowing skin. Staying hydrated is important for your overall health, and your skin benefits when your body has enough fluids. However, research does not suggest that drinking excessive amounts of water will dramatically transform healthy skin. Once your body's hydration needs are met, drinking much more than that is unlikely to produce extra skin benefits. Healthy skin depends on many factors working together, not water alone. The fourth myth is that using more skincare products leads to better results. It's easy to think that if one serum is helpful, 5 must be even better. Unfortunately, the opposite can happen. Mixing too many active ingredients may overwhelm the skin, leading to redness, dryness, or irritation. A simple routine with a gentle cleanser, moisturizer, and daily sunscreen is often enough for many people. Additional products should be chosen carefully and introduced gradually. The final myth is perhaps the most discouraging: that aging skin cannot improve. While no cream or routine can stop the aging process, that doesn't mean improvement is impossible. Research suggests that protecting your skin from the sun, eating a balanced diet, staying physically active, sleeping well, avoiding smoking, and following a consistent skincare routine may all help your skin look and feel healthier. The goal isn't to look 20 again, it's to help your skin be as healthy as it can be at every stage of life. Understanding these myths gives you something valuable: confidence. Instead of chasing unrealistic promises, you can focus on habits that are supported by evidence and fit naturally into your daily life. Still, there are times when dull skin is trying to tell us something much more important. Most of the time, changes in your skin are simply part of the natural aging process. A few extra wrinkles, some dryness, or a gradual loss of firmness are usually nothing to fear. But because your skin is closely connected to the rest of your body, it can sometimes provide early clues that something else deserves attention. The goal isn't to become worried about every change, it's to know which signs shouldn't be ignored. One example is sudden yellowing of the skin or the whites of the eyes. This is different from a gradual tan or changes in skin tone. Yellowing can sometimes be a sign that the liver or gallbladder isn't working properly. If you notice this change, especially if it's new or accompanied by dark urine, pale stools, or unusual fatigue, it's important to seek medical evaluation promptly. Persistent rashes are another reason to check in with a healthcare professional. Many rashes are caused by simple things like allergies or skin irritation and improve within days. But if a rash lasts for weeks, keeps returning, spreads rapidly, or is accompanied by fever or significant discomfort, It may point to an underlying condition that needs proper diagnosis and treatment. Pay close attention to sores that don't heal. As we age, cuts and scrapes may naturally take a little longer to recover, but a wound that remains open for several weeks or continues to bleed or crust deserves medical attention. In some cases, non-healing sores can be linked to diabetes, poor circulation, or certain types of skin cancer. Early evaluation often leads to better outcomes. Changes in skin color or moles also matter. It's normal to develop age spots over time, especially after years of sun exposure. However, a mole that suddenly changes in size, shape, color, or begins to bleed should always be examined by a healthcare professional. These changes don't automatically mean cancer, but they should never be ignored. Another symptom worth noticing is severe or persistent itching without an obvious cause. Dry skin is common after age 50 and often responds to regular moisturizing. However, widespread itching that continues despite good skincare may occasionally be related to allergies, kidney disease, liver problems, thyroid disorders, or other medical conditions. That's why persistent symptoms deserve a proper evaluation rather than endless experimentation with new creams. Easy bruising can also become more common with age because the skin becomes thinner and blood vessels are more fragile. Certain medications, especially blood thinners, may increase bruising as well. But if bruises appear frequently without any clear injury or become much larger than expected, it's worth discussing with your doctor to rule out nutritional deficiencies, medication effects, or blood disorders. The important message is this: don't panic, but don't ignore persistent or unusual changes either. Your skin is remarkably good at communicating when something isn't quite right. Listening to those signals and seeking professional advice when needed is one of the smartest ways to protect both your skin and your overall health. So how do all these pieces come together into a routine that's actually realistic?